there's so few people who are able to raise their kids in this language that I think about that and what that would mean for my community. My name is Nicole Bilodeau. I'm Mohawk from Six Nations of the Grand River Territory, and I'm a second language speaker of the Mohawk language. I started learning a few years ago, and now I currently teach introductory Mohawk at Renison University College. I started learning the language a couple years ago when I was studying my master's, and I felt at the time like I wanted to reclaim something that was taken away from my family a long time ago. My mom never got the opportunity to speak Mohawk because she was removed from her home. My grandmother was sent to residential school by the time she was 5 years old. So I am the first person in my family in a very long time who actually knows how to speak the words of my people. So a typical day in my classroom is we start with the Ohondagariwadekwa, or the Thanksgiving address, and it's typically done at the beginning of any meeting, and it's just giving thanks to everything in the world. My classroom is structured very differently from a typical language course. I don't give my students a list of nouns to memorize. They're not sitting there doing verb conjugations all day. There's limited writing that they're allowed to do. The majority of the time is spent speaking. So students really have to listen and be able to respond. So the students sit in a circle, and I put them on the spot and ask them questions, and they have to respond in real time without their notebooks, without any guides of any sort. They just have to use their ears and listen and respond, and we're speaking the majority of the time in the language. So that's what I'm teaching, is how to converse and respond and react in like you would in a normal conversation. I feel very honored that people show any interest in learning this language when they don't really have to. Most of my students aren't Mohawk, they don't have to be there, but they want to. So it makes me feel very good that I can come here and share what I know with people who are interested in learning. I think it's important that Renison is offering this course because it creates awareness about the state that the Mohawk language is in. There's very few speakers left, and I hope that it builds support and awareness to help us revitalize the language.